my better half. Caught my first tagged fish. Okay, what's up everybody? Welcome to Mack's Extreme Fishing Outdoors. Today we're going to talk about something I dearly love, is that's white bass fishing during the annual spring spawning run. When they live in these lakes around here, get springtime, they run up the rivers and creeks to spawn. And they'll run up pretty small creeks too. But how do you know when they're spawning? The best way to tell if they're spawning in the southeast is if the red buds and the dogwoods are blooming. I don't know if you can see it in the corner of the picture over here, but there's a dogwood blooming. I'll post some pictures right now of red buds and dogwoods blooming if you don't know what they are. Okay, now you see what they look like. When those two trees are blooming, you can bet that the white bass are running. These trees have started to bloom a week or two ago here in North Carolina, or actually the red buds several weeks ago. The dogwoods are just coming out now, but the white bass here have been running a few weeks. I haven't been yet. I'm going this week, one day after work. I'm going to show you my favorite lures that I like to use during the spring spawning run. I'm going to get to my two favorites at the end. So let's get busy. Let's talk about these. These are not in any particular order. I like the Rebel Trackdown Minnow. It's a really good lure. It's got a rattle in it. Any bright color. I like that chrome with blue back. I've got it chrome with black back right there. But any light color, chrome color is going to work. I like the Rebel Pop R. This is the teeny Pop R. When they're hitting top, a little bit later in the run. Now you can use the full 1/4 ounce Pop R, but I like this teeny one. Those are really good. I like the little Clio spoons. These are 1/8 ounce spoons. That's a silver one. This is a gold one. These are pretty awesome as long as you don't have a lot of hang-ups. Now I do like rooster tail style lures, and I use rooster tails a lot, but something I like better for spring spawn and run white bass is the Shyster. Now, these are harder to find. They usually have dots on them. They cast a little farther. Awesome lures right there. They don't spin as bad either. The way that eye's designed at an angle like that, instead of being round, they don't spin as bad. Another lure I like is the Zara Puppy. It's just like a Zara Spook, except a miniature one. When they're hitting top water, that's a good lure. Now I like the 1/8 ounce teeny trap. I can't find one right now. I know I've got one somewhere, but these work same thing. They're small rattle baits. These work really well. This is the ones by Cream. These are awesome lures. Little bitty. Get the teeny trap or get those Cream hard baits right there. Those are really good. Now we're getting to my second favorite lure for white bass during the spring spawning run. That's the Blue Fox Vibrax Spinner. I like it in the number 2 size. Now they make these in chartreuse as well. I like the chartreuse. This is a gold one. I use gold with a chartreuse one when the water's a little dingier, a little muddier. This is the silver one. I like that when the water's clear. This is a silver one with a blue body. I don't have one of the chartreuse to show you right now, but any one of those 4 work well. Make sure we get the number 2 size. That's the size I like the best right there. Now my favorite lure of all time for spring spawn and run white bass is a Shallow Shad Rap 5. Let's give that a focus. That's an awesome lure. It's not a cheap lure though. It just runs a few feet deep. Now I like this color, Fire Tiger, when the water's a little dingy. But I also like when it's clear. I like just a regular chrome black back, silver black back. That's awesome when the water's clear. When it's dingy, go to the Fire Tiger. That's the only 2 colors you need. Now one thing I do, I don't know if you can see it here, is I put a snap on there. Gives it a little bit better action. Gives a little bit better wobble. I do that with all my little Rapalas, all my little ultralight plugs, it gives a little bit better wobble. You don't have to tie a loop knot. I keep that on every one of them. But anyway, I'm going white bass fishing this week. Hope I have a good video for you. Now the rods and reels I like to throw this with, this is an expensive lure, so I throw this with 30-pound braid with a leader of 14-pound fluorocarbon. Now they say that's what kind of heavy. Well, they don't see that fluorocarbon, and when I hang this up on a log, I usually, with this 14-pound fluorocarbon leader, I can rip them hooks loose and get my lure back. Now, if there's not a lot of snags, I like 6-pound mono on a light the medium spinning reel, or 8-pound mono. So that's the way I fish them. Just go out in these rivers, casting little eddies, little pockets, behind rocks, behind boulders. Sometimes they're even in fast water. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna put my white bass playlist right here. Do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.